Carole Scarsella of Lackawanna, New York State, entered into rest. Beloved mother of Norma Milholland and Remo Scarsella, cherished grandmother Christopher Maxwell, blah, blah, blah. Then you get down to here in the local newspaper. 5 things about Carole. 1, she loved to read. Her favourite author was Stephen King. She had a private library of hundreds of books. Fair enough. Number 2, she loved to smoke. It says she smoked millions of cigarettes. It's an obituary. You got to pick 5 things. 5 things about this whole woman's life. Number 1, she liked Stephen King books. Fair enough. Number 2, she smoked millions of cigarettes. Brilliant. Brilliant. You're right, Benny Bros. Not just she liked smoking. She smoked millions of cigarettes. Millions of cigarettes. So that's got to be, 5 packs a day? Benny Bros, those books must have smelled. Finaston, I wonder how she died. You're right. You're right. It was I'm going to say that it's probably cancer. Probably cancer. Okay, so that's the 2 things. That's the 2 things, right? Number 3, she loved slot machines and Facebook games. She loved slot. What a life. What a life. Loves Stephen King, loves smoking millions of cigarettes, loves slot machines, and loves Facebook games. I wonder if that was remember that old game Mafia? Oh, that was the first one I got hooked into. Loves Facebook games. She never won millions, but she had the biggest farm in all of Farmville and made it to the millionth level on Candy Crush. That's this woman's achievements. She had done the Facebook games. She had the biggest farm in all of Farmville. She got to level 1 million on Candy Crush. You're right, Benny Bros. Pro gamer. Pro gamer. Yeah, Mouse Potato, Mafia Wars. Oh man, what a ridiculous amount of time I used to spend on that game. Under Concert Pod, she should have been a Twitch streamer. Smoking away, playing Candy Crush and Farmville. Brilliant. Brilliant. You're right, Floyd Boy. Probably never opened a FIFA pack in her life. Number 4, she was an avid sports fan. She loved the New York Yankees and LeBron James. She hated Tom Brady. There we go. She hated Tom Brady. And then, when her children were growing up, she was involved with her school PTA, coached the sports teams, and volunteered through the Lackawanna Little Leagues. She was a mother, father, coach, mentor, and friend. Private funeral services were held with Carole's immediate family. So, what I love about this is... So here's the 5 things about her life, okay? 5 things about her life that sums her up. She liked Stephen King books. She smoked millions of cigarettes. She played a lot of Facebook games. She hated Tom Brady. And she was part of the Parent Teachers Association and coached kids. That's the 5th thing. That's the least important thing. You're right, Redowee. All the nice significant stuff is just crammed in at the end. The important stuff right up at the top. So we got it's like, hey Linda, it's Gene. I gotta write an obituary for Carole. What are we going to put in it? Well, she was a really good member of the PDA. She was a great kids coach. Yeah, none of that crap. What about the really important stuff? What about the cigarettes? R. Smith 7, just a thought, are you allowed to smoke live on Twitch? Yes, you are, R. Smith 7. Interesting fact about Twitch. You can do anything that is legal in the place you are broadcasting. Unless it involves nudity, which is not allowed. So basically, in the UK, you can drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes while you're on Twitch. In Canada, where marijuana is legal, I could get baked. I could get totally baked during the show. I could spliff up. Yeah. Yeah. Kennyboy66, did they bury her on the farm? It doesn't say where they buried her. I like to think they'd bury her at Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots play. Mouse Potato, I played with someone on Xbox Live who was smoking weed. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I had a pal of mine here who used to come round and play FIFA with me on Friday nights. And the first kind of couple of hours were great. You know, just have a few beers, we'd play. The competition was pretty intense. And then he'd smoke a banger, as he said. And I wasn't at the time. He was. He'd smoke a banger and that was it. Blah. Couldn't play. I'd start winning 10-0. Benny Bros. I've seen people using coke while playing Uno on Xbox Live, presumably from a country where that's legal. Ready Wee, Pro Evo and Smack. Dave Fisher, I'm going to do a Twitch show in international waters. Then you could do Cocaine Uno. Cocuno. Cocuno! So yeah, today's Corona Crown goes to the people. Carole Scarsella's family for coming up with the most amazing obituary ever about someone. 5 things about their life. They were a great member of the community, part of the PTA and a kid's soccer coach and everything, but that's not important. More importantly, loved Stephen King, smoked millions of cigarettes, brilliant at Farmville, hated Tom Brady. What's your favourite? What's your favourite out of all them? Probably hated Tom Brady. Although I'm impressed with the Farmville. I'm impressed with the Farmville. There. Sometimes life is really shit, but you're stuck right in the middle of it. But you can't just lie down and quit. Try and wear your Corona crown. Corona crown. Cigarettes are shady. Corona crown. They make you hate Tom Brady. People all around don't let the virus get you down. Turn and frown upside down and wear your Corona crown.